Okay.
Hi everybody.
Try this again.
Third time's the charm, right? We tried like so many times on Zoom to get the links done, and we're just having a little bit of issues. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're not gonna have so many issues on Facebook today, because on Tuesday we had so many issues. I'm gonna try to make it up for you guys on the Friday. So here's my story. So today I was supposed to do a show today, the Witches, Cauldrons, and such. In here in Woodstock, so I was trying to stay local at some of the other events other than, well, Toronto's still kind of local, but I try to stay some local events for now as I get moving into things, and it got canceled. Like this morning we found out it got canceled. Okay, no big deal. Like, well, it is a big deal, but like it's frustrating, right? But then we got another location just like down the street from me, but it's like, how are we going to be able to get like, you know, like people there? And it's just like, it's really stressful on me. I'm not gonna be in the right energy mindset to go there. And I was looking like so forward to doing this because I love doing healings, I love doing readings, I love doing all that fun stuff. And it just didn't work out, and I was kind of upset at first because I'm like, oh, like Halloween is my favorite holiday, like my absolutely favorite holiday. Obviously it's because it's like Rich's New Year, and as we always say that every time people try to kill us witches in past lives, and we're still here today. So we're gonna have fun today. We're gonna have fun with card pulls. I have 3 piles here, okay, and then the rest of the card pulls, if you want one, just ask. I have my own affirmation decks. I want to show you kind of how to use them. I want to kind of go more through them, and some of the crystals that we all have, and we're gonna kind of have our own like little like show, sale, kind of whatever we're doing. Okay, so let's have some fun. So let's start with the card pull piles here. So pile number 1, 2, or 3, whichever one that you are drawn to, that's the pile you're going to pick for yourself, okay? Other readings will resonate with you, and that's okay. So if you pick pile number 1, here's the reading I have for you. Okay, there's a lot of transformation. So I don't know if you're in the process of transforming, or are you kind of starting out wanting to sorry, I should start it this way. If you're starting to kind of transform your life and realizing that it's time to heal, hi Maria, if it's like it's time to heal, or if it's time to kind of, you know, or you're kind of making your transformation into your higher self, to keep showing me like your higher self, okay? It's okay to have those transformations. I know it's really scary, even taking that first step, or even when you're in the middle of the process of it. I'm seeing a lot of like really big spiritual awakenings, and sometimes they're really scary and they're all different, and it's like, what's going on with me? You feel like you're going nuts, you feel like everything is all in your head, but it's also like spirit buzzing around you, and you have like so many things happening for you, okay? It's okay to keep evolving, okay? It's okay to do all that, because you're gonna end up stepping your higher self, okay? They're showing me right now, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm already getting warnings about the new course taking in November, that it's going to be messy, but you're going to have like a really, really big awakening, and it's going to be like the biggest one I've ever had before. I'm like, oh no, what's going to happen? But once we actually go through all of that, we have freedom, right? Because we get to choose really what our heart wants and what our soul purpose wants, okay? You're going to feel free. You're going to be okay with people you don't resonate with. And it's okay if you don't resonate with them anymore. But we need to set those strong boundaries, okay, with people, and like even like thinking positively, being really grateful, and for all those kind of things. All right, you have so much freedom. I don't know if you kind of see the horse there, like the horses that kind of run wild. And I feel like we need to like let our inner horse out sometimes. We need to just like run free, run wild, spend time in nature. Take a step back from the ego, and realizing that there are miracles. The universe always has your back in things, okay? The more you give, the more you get back. And like energy attracts like energy, because energy loves all that kind of thing. So if you're in a low kind of state of mind and low vibes, you're going to attract more low vibes to you. And again, we would not like that. So you want to maintain, keeping your vibes high. Now, either that's like singing, dancing around the house, listening to positive music, even taking time out for like meditation, anything kind of like that. Nature is like a big one. I don't know if you kind of see like the rainbow and like the butterflies with like the waterfall. Miracles can happen. You just have to like believe them. Okay. Pile number 2, here's the message I have for you. Like, everyone is, like, changing here. They're in change, or you're wanting to change, or there's, like, so much change around you that you don't know, like, what's going on. And I feel like things are going so good right now. Like, if I pinched myself, it would be like, oh my gosh, this is real. Like, I need to pinch myself, or however that saying even goes. Okay? There's so many great things happening for you. There's so many good changes. That's the big thing with this moon on Tuesday, is that they're really pushing you outside of your comfort zone, okay? Be proud of yourself for all the changes that you have come and all the obstacles that you've overcome, and take all those triggers as blessings, and take all those things that came into your life as blessings, okay? Because they help get you to where you want to be, okay? And you had so many different help, like positive help too, and I know those triggers are like really like triggering you. I don't know how to explain it really well, but they trigger you, and it's just like, but they're helping you get to where you need to be. And it's kind of like the second agent of the universe, like the health one or the trigger ones, and they're always like, okay, well, you need to decide what you're going to do. Are you going to let this get to you? Are you going to make the changes you need to? How are you going to react to it? It's all a big like test. But there's so much change around you, and you're going to be seeing like more of the beauty of life, okay? You're going to see the more beauty of everything around you, and you're going to see more of the beauty in yourself, a lot of like inner self, and kind of really knowing your inner self, okay? But in order to me, you can do all that beauty things, like, I don't know if you notice, like, kids, like, through your purity, okay? You believe it's a unicorn, okay? It's a unicorn. So you know how people, like, the kids, like, believe in anything, and they believe, like, it's all true, and it's all everything, it's just so magical. We need to start kind of living in our inner child a little bit, okay? A lot of inner childs that we have all kind of been kind of, like, abandoned a little bit, or we kind of, like, stuffed them down so deep, okay? They need to keep coming out, and need to have that pure soul life again, okay? And I know you will like to see the beauty. I don't know if you ever see like a kid and they're like, oh my gosh, like you're so beautiful, you're so cute, and everything else, and they just go, I know, and like stuff like that. So we should be able to start kind of doing things like that as well, and have that kind of like childlike mind, you know? Pile number 3, I have for you another renewal. Okay, this has to do more with love, a lot. Like, I'm thinking it's more like a little bit of a love reading, a little bit. Protecting your energies. Protect your energies like quite a bit, okay? You're in the middle of transformation too, a renewal, okay? So these are like, you know how like, okay, there's a frog there with the crown on it. You know how you like, the princesses kiss the frog and the frog turns into Prince Charming? This is kind of like the whole renewal, okay? And even when frogs start in as tadpoles, so even if we start as like a tadpole, then we go into the gross little things that are in there, and then they turn into like the frog. I don't know how the system all goes. They're just kind of like trying to like show me how it goes. That's kind of where you are in life right now. You're starting to renewal. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping up into your higher self, which is like a really great card. You are fully ready to take that next step. Whether if it is healing, whether it's trying to changing your mindset, whether if it's like starting a business or like promotion or whatever it is that you want to do, whatever scenario it is, it's going to come for you. Because I also see a lot of love. You're going to have a lot of love. Now, there's 2 options for this card I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you're attracting more love into your life. Whether it can be like romantically, whether it can be like friendship, family. It can either be like passion of like what you do. It could be like a love for money to help attract all that money into your life. They're just showing me like a lot of love. And also like a lot of like self-care and a lot of self-love, okay? Just keep protecting some of your energies, because you are getting stronger. People are going to try to bring you down into their level sometimes. There's a little bit of jealousy. I'm seeing a little bit like a jealousy. So either people are like jealous of you, and just know that it's on their part. It has nothing to do with you. Okay? So, yeah, that's kind of what I have for pile number 3. Alright, so I'm going to be using... all my decks are all mixed into here. So, for your readings today, I want to give you a card from each of my decks. Not each of my decks, but like I just have them all mixed up and like popped out. Like, for example, I choose to see the love in the world. Okay, now there's so many things for affirmations. It's kind of like you need to kind of journal on it, you need to reflect on it, say it in the mirror, however you want to do it, meditate on it, and say it over and over and over again for it, and believing that it's going to come true. This is what I love about my card decks here, is because, well, you can do readings on here too. And if you ever need help, you can always like message me as well. So I have my reflection deck, which is kind of more reflecting on you and how we're going to, even getting your confidence up, or if you're kind of grieving about something, This is kind of like more of like my reflection deck, which is going to help with that. And whoops, and a good asset for this would be the healing deck that I have here as well, which is blue, because blue is actually like a healing color. That's why everything Lindsay's Loving Light is all blue here. So yeah, it's all like healing. It's gonna help you heal what you need to kind of work on. It's gonna like kind of pinpoint it. So they're kind of like oracle cards, but not quite like oracle cards. I find they're kind of like started, so it's easier for you to get started and kind of manifesting everything you want in your life. That's why I have my Let's Get Started deck here as well. This is more about, it's purple because purple is more manifesting for me, and it's a manifesting color, and this is how you're going to get started on your journey, on your spiritual journey, okay? And it's going to help you start manifesting and start changing your life as well. Yeah, so you need to believe and reflect on it and believe that it's going to happen. My personal favorite, which I've had a couple of clients so excited for this deck, this is like the big seller here, it's because it's all about making money, okay? I have a couple of clients who actually came to my money block meditations and my little like workshop, whatever you want to call it, and they got the deck and they were working on it over and over and over again, and now they have money hitting their bank account like all the time now, which is like really, really awesome. Like when you put the work into all this stuff, like things automatically start happening in your life. It is like so cool. So we do have a deal now. When you buy the 3, you get 1 free. Oh, that rhymes. You buy the 3, you get 1 free. It's like a really good starter, and I'm gonna use some of those cards today and kind of show you how you can do your own reading and your own intuition, okay? So I'm really excited about this, and then I'll come back, so I'm going to show some of the crystals that we have for sale as well. So we're going to go to Maria. So we're going to see if I'm going to like randomly, I just want to see if this works, to be honest too. Like I know it works, but I meant like if I pick like the card for you. Alright. So the one I got here is, I am powerful and I am unstoppable. Okay, and just because it's Friday, I'm going to kind of show you kind of like how you get like the reading out of it, okay? So if you keep saying that I am powerful and I'm unstoppable, even if you have to play it in your heart and you're trying to like take a breath in, I am powerful and unstoppable, this is going to help like your self-confidence, okay? Because I do feel like you have a little bit of self-confidence issue kind of going on. You are really confident, but then you also have the part of you that wants to like tuck, they're showing me like a turtle. So you kind of just want to like tuck in your little shell, and you don't want to, you know, you have days like that, and that's okay. There's a fuzz right there. And that's okay. I feel like you want to start new things, but you just kind of pull back on it. You let your ego get in the way and thinking like, no, I can't do this, or I can't say this. Like, who's going to listen to my opinion? Who's going to listen to me? Who's going to want to like care about what I have to say? Which is not true. A lot of people want to know what you want to say and want to know your opinions and want to know all those things, okay? And the help. And sometimes if people don't, then they don't. But a lot of people I'm hearing that they do want to have that with you. But you're stopping yourself from succeeding. And that's okay, because we all go through phases like that where we kind of just don't believe that we can do it, and then we're not unstoppable, okay? So if I gave like in the card, like for like another, like let's like the one card pull. And I am worthy of living my dreams. So I was just going to say, like, if you have those dreams, you're stopping yourself for it. And you are worthy 100% to accomplish those dreams, okay? And you need to truly, truly believe that. These cards right here, they will help you with your confidence. And they're easy to read as well. And you kind of reflect on them as well. So it's just, like, really, really cool. Okay. So hopefully that resonated with you, Maria. Like that's, I was picking up beforehand, and I get really excited when I start like talking about things, and they like pick up the cards like, oh my gosh, this like resonates. I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit of a spiritual geek there, I don't know. Megan. Okay, let's see what I got for you. This is like so perfectly fitting for you, because I know when we reconnected and everything, I am in charge of my life. And I find this like really ironic I picked this card for you, because you are in charge of your life and you're actually done the healing, and you've actually still have like, so show me, yeah, okay, she's have a little bit of ways to go, which we all do. We're all never fully healed. Okay, we're never fully healed, but because we have new issues that we have to deal with, but you're so on the right path, and your life has changed completely when you completely changed your life around. You are so much happier now. You have your whole life coming together, and things that you weren't really expecting just kind of like happen, and that's what the universe always does for us. And I love, they're showing me now like your boundaries are firm. Like, you're giving, I'm so scared to swear, but like 0Fs, because I don't know if that's why my Facebook got taken down. Like, I don't even know why it got taken down last time, or my live. But you give 0Fs now, and you're starting to realize who's well in your life, who doesn't want to be a part of your life, and who you need to protect your energies from. Okay, so let's see what other card I get, because this is fun. So that's why I like coming on to these ones. And this is also, I forgive myself for thinking I am not deserving. And I think that's a really good one for you as well, because you are deserving of it. You do deserve the best life, and you are in charge of that. Your thoughts create your reality, and you're working on it, and you're just, they're showing me like you're unleashing. You're unleashing the best life for yourself, and you need to be very, very proud of you, and very be proud of who you become, and you're actually taking responsibility. Maybe some choices maybe weren't the greatest for you, but the best thing you did was like forgiving yourself and forgive the others that have hurt you, and you're actually like starting to move on. So I feel it's like really awesome that these two really resonate with you a lot. Well, I think they do, but sorry, I can't speak for you, because that's not what I do. It's just like that, but I think it's like really interesting how this works. Yay, it's so exciting. Okay. All right. Who we got? Kelsey. Okay. I release any misbeliefs that are holding me back. A few times I've been kind of feeling like you're holding yourself back. Like, you're so excited because you want to move forward, but then you take like 3 steps back, and you're kind of like talking yourself out of it, okay? I don't know if it's like a job or school or relationship, whatever the scenario may be. I can't really pick up on the energy really well online, but, or not online, on the live, because you need to be able to push past your fear a little bit, okay? I feel like you're kind of talking yourself out of a lot of things, okay? You want to, like, take baby steps to get to where you want to be, okay? I feel like, I don't know if it's, like, my chest is, like, really heavy, so I don't know if you have, like, kind of, like, panic attacks or a little bit, like, anxiety there, whatever it may be, but you want to do something that lights you up, and I want you to keep going for it, okay? I don't want you to just kind of hold yourself back or think with the ego of saying, like, well, yeah, I could do this, but I'm going to fail. Okay? And I don't want you thinking like that. You're going to do this. Affirmation, I am going to do this, or with a blank, and I'm going to succeed. I am successful, and you know what? If obstacles come my way, I'm going to work over it. I can work any obstacle, okay? So, let's kind of see what else I got here. I release my past that no longer serves me. And that's like a really good one. So if you had like any like failures, I don't want to say failures, it's such a harsh word. Things that you feel like you failed from, which is not failing, it's learning, it's growing, it's evolving, okay? Some things may not work, but you always find a ways that does work for you, okay? And it's time to release anything that no longer serves your purpose, okay? You are stepping right now into your power. And it is okay for you to reclaim your power. It is safe for you to be that powerful, okay? Just don't let anything with the past hold you back. Like, if things don't work out, that's okay, because it's making you better, it's making you stronger, okay? Push past that fear and just go for it. Get outside of your comfort zone. Alright. So, hope that resonates with you. You're welcome, Maria. You're welcome, Megan. Okay. Alright. Kylie. Okay. I believe anyone can be wealthy, including myself. I feel a lot of like financial kind of, I don't want to say financial, like, is on your mind like quite often. We always have enough, okay? We always have enough. It's always nice to have more. It's always nice to have that little extra cushion. It's always nice to be like financial free. I think a lot of us struggle with that on a day-to-day basis as well, okay? But I feel like, I don't want to say you're not worth it. I want to say like I feel like you have made so many changes in your life, and you made so many great changes, and you have stepped in your power, but then something will trigger you, and something will talk you out of it, okay? And I feel like that's more within yourself, too. I don't know if you kind of, like, share your ideas with somebody else, and they kind of, like, shoot you down a little bit, or they're saying, like, you can't do that, and you feel like, okay, maybe I'm not worthy of it. Whatever it is you want to do, someone has to fill that position, or someone has to do that job, for example, okay, for a job. You can do it as well, okay? Why can't it be you? Why can't you do it? You know what I mean? What if you do it and you succeed at it, and you're having more and more financial things coming to you? Manifesting money is like a great one. Sometimes money just happens to be there when you want that little bit of extra or whatever it may be, okay? But you can have the extra money. But mainly, I feel like you need to be like worthy of yourself and knowing that you are worth it, okay? You gotta wear that crown. And yeah, because you deserve to be heard, okay? You deserve to be heard. You deserve to have like your ideas. You deserve to do what you want to do in your life, okay? No one is living your life, only you're living that life for you. So it don't matter what people say about it. As long as you're doing something that your heart and soul wants, tell your ego to just sit down. Don't listen to it. When I say that, oh, you need to work so you get all the money that you want, for example, then so you need it. That's usually a sign where you need to go kind of like take a walk, to kind of like chill out, and that's where the money and everything all comes to you. Not money, manifestations. Your manifestations will all like kind of come to you during that time. Because if we're in a stressful kind of place, we're going to be attracting more of that energy to us, and we don't want to attract that energy, okay? So, again, I'm seeing you have set your boundaries, and I really, really like that. You set your boundaries, and you're kind of cutting people loose that, and everything no longer serves your purpose, but now we need to start building up their confidence as well, and, rocking it. Like, they're just showing me a crown that you need to start wearing, like, your crown, because you are a queen, okay? And you need to realize that, okay? So, hopefully that resonates with you. Alright, hi Tammy. Alright, great. This is so much fun. Like, especially running my own deck. I have used it before in some shows. I was like kind of like blown away. That was like the first time I realized like, holy crap, this does work. When people pick their own readings and we're doing like in live. And then I was doing mediumship as well through it, and like there was like nothing. That's when I really started trusting my intuition. And I'm talking about like this was last month. This wasn't even like 8 times later. Okay, Grace. I get this from you like a lot. I feel like you're never really proud of yourself, and you should be proud of yourself for how far you've come. I want you to start like dancing and start like singing and getting those like vibrations high. Like, yes, universe, this makes me happy. Like, what's gonna get better? And then the universe is gonna be like, well, I'll show you what's gonna get better. You just hang in there, okay? You are proud of everything you achieve, okay? I don't know, whether it was like making the bed in the morning, just be happy that you got it, or you got your cup of coffee, just be like, yes, I got my cup of coffee. That's how I kind of roll in my roles. I don't know, but and you start having like good things, and even like some of the big goals that you have achieved, you need to be proud of yourself and give yourself that credit. And I feel like you're so really, really hard on yourself, and I don't want you to be so hard on yourself, okay? They're showing me, okay, you need to live a little. It's like basically what they're saying. And what I mean by like you need to live a little, like you need to have fun, okay? It's okay to have fun, okay? I feel like you're so hard on yourself because you want this goal and you want to be successful and you want everything coming to you, and you're working on it and you're doing amazing at it. You are opening up spiritually, like you're doing amazing things, okay? I want you to be proud of it and remember to have fun for you once in a while, okay? Like dancing, singing in the car, I don't know what you like to do for fun, but anything you like to do for fun, just go and do it. And it's okay to have fun or hang out with friends who love you and care about your family. Okay, okay, that's you are rebuilding trust. Okay, I am open to rebuilding trust, which is usually mean that you don't really trust like a whole lot of people. No one likes to get hurt, and no one really likes the trust, right? They're telling me you need to really follow your intuition, okay? Follow that gut feeling. If something is feeling off about someone, that's okay. Then you know that maybe this isn't resonating with me so much, okay? I feel like you've been hurt in the past. We've all been really hurt in the past by people. Like, people burn our bridges and people do all those kind of things, okay? But it's okay to trust some people because not everyone out there is going to hurt us. I know it feels like sometimes we are doing that. People are doing that to us and judging us and hurting us, but we're also hurting ourselves by trusting people, or hurting ourselves by putting all the time and that energy into something or somebody that we're not exchanging that energy back, okay? So hopefully that resonates with you. Okay, but you just need to kind of open up and trust. And also, okay, I'm telling you right now that you need to start trusting the universe too. Everything's unfolding the way it needs to unfold, okay? It's going to work out for you. You just got to believe it, and you will achieve it, okay? That's kind of like another message. To trust the universe has your back. Alright. Alrighty, so hoping that resonates. Alright, I'm digging deep here for Tammy. I am surrounded by healing light, and that's, Okay, two things right now. The little guy is here saying that he's so happy. He's so happy for you, and he wants you. Don't be afraid to achieve your dreams. Okay, there's a couple things that they're mentioning. I don't know. They're showing me like books. I know in I hate saying this word, but like death. Oh, I can't remember what they're called. Death doula. Because they're showing me like doulas like giving birth. I'm like, I don't think that's the way I need to be. And then they're showing me like death. I'm like, what the heck does this mean? Okay, but that's what it is. And I think that's like a really amazing job to do. To actually, I really don't know what it's all about. I talked to them once they passed, but they give them that comfort and kind of giving them that love. I guess I don't really know. But they're showing me that you have this really, the point is, they're showing me you have this surrounded healing light around you and that you are a healer and that this is a spot for you, okay? You have this comfort, and I love your energy. You have this kind of comfort around you that people actually like fully really trust you, and you have just make them feel comfortable and make them feel not so scared anymore, okay? You're in healthcare, I believe, right now, and I think you're kind of doing what, is it healthcare? Yeah, healthcare, that's the sign, sorry. You're doing amazing. Like, people trust you, and you're one of like the really good ones that people like really, really love, and that you have such a big heart for everybody, and you want just the best for everybody. And I think it's just an easier transition as they pass. And they're showing me right now that you have the light to start doing that, okay? And it's the right path for you. And it's something that I hate when it says lights you up, because people get touchy on this topic, but if it lights you up and this is like your passion to do, and they're saying right now, you go for it, okay? If this is what you really love to do and help people in that way and helping their families and having that connection with them, like they're showing me that you have the light. So like it's like a halo kind of showing down, like all that light, golden white light energy, which is awesome. And I love myself for who I am and who I'm becoming, because you're taking those big changes and big steps and loving yourself for who you are. Not really caring what people say about you or if they're judging you. You are unique, you are different, you are incredible, you are amazing, and you are beautiful, and you are strong, okay? And people love that about you. Alright? So, and I like that, and then you love who you're becoming, because you're stepping into a new field, you're stepping into something you honestly really like you know about, but it's like new territory. It's something new that you're learning, and you're stepping into, like, they're showing me business stuff. So whether you're starting a new business or whatever the situation may be, you're stepping into that power and have the confidence to do it. There's someone here saying that he was going to be with you the step of the way, because you're going to be amazing at it. Okay? Okay, now I got comment. Yeah, okay. And I think you're going to be great at it, because people just love you and love your energy, and you're so kind, you're so loving. It takes someone really special to do that.
Do they have any tips for her to get started on her business?
Any tips to get started on the business?
Are they offering any suggestions?
You just gotta start. You need to start somewhere, okay? But you need to be clear of what you truly, truly want. So this is kind of like either journal what you want, but they're also showing me you need to plant your seeds and set your intentions, because once you do that and what you want, if you offer like a service that you wanted to beforehand, then and it doesn't make you happy, then don't do it, okay? It's time to step up. PSW, right? Is that what you do? Okay, sorry. They just like popped in my head right now. If it's things that you don't really want to do anymore and you want to make that transition, that's okay, okay? It's okay to end that kind of chapter of your life if that's what you're thinking of doing. Or if you're trying to do kind of like both, but you can do both. But they're just kind of saying that just focus on what you really, really want. I feel like that's bringing us on, like, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of what the universe is, like, saying right now. And it's going to have your back. And not worry about anything. Okay? Don't have any worries. And that's, like, a kind of a big one. Don't worry about if it's going to take off right away. Because businesses don't take off right away. But you have the help and you have the support. Yes, I'm starting a private business. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's why I get like really, really confused. Yes, you just gotta get started and know what you really, really want, and tell the universe what you want. And if it's something that you don't feel like you really want to do anymore, or if this isn't really your passion, it's okay, because life goes in cycles. This is how we up level and we upgrade. I don't know if that helped at all. I'm not really great at the business part yet, but I'm great at helping manifest money. But I'm just not confident in that area yet, and I know what I'm doing because I just channel it all through. Not what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing half the time. But like I just channel like things through. So mine's just confidence issues, and I'm gonna assume it's probably for you too. You just have to have that confidence and just go and do it. Not everyone is able to just to do that, right? And to have that leadership and just have that ownership to just go for it. I hope that makes sense. Thank you. You're very welcome. All right, Alina. Okay, let's see what we got for Alina. I'm digging to the bottom because I feel like it's a bit. The universe always provides me with more than enough money. Another one that struggles a little bit with. Okay, this is like the really, really big manifesting thing here. Knowing that the universe provides you with enough, and you realizing that they always have enough money for whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, there's always enough. But you start saying this and you start manifesting more and more and more, the more money is going to come into your bank account. Like, this is one thing that I've tried, and I've actually gone into a show, okay? And that was the thing before. Like, I just couldn't understand why I wasn't, like, making, like, a lot of money as well for doing what I'm doing. But then it's like, oh, but I do, because I do shows. And I'm starting to make, like, I have enough to cover everything. I have enough for everything, okay? So we're just starting. And that's what the thing is right now. For you. Like, you always have more than enough money. Oh my gosh. So I'm thinking I'm channeling two different things here. And they're telling me to review the card. So, yeah. So when you have more than enough, sorry, my own cards that I still end up messing up. Okay, because this is the one that I started doing as well. And then we started getting more, like, clients. We started attracting more ways for money, which is kind of, like, weird because it comes in so many different ways. Okay? So many different ways. But the more I said they provide me with more, they provide me with more, they provide me with more, you're gonna have more money coming at you, okay? So you don't have to worry about it. I feel like we always worry about it, and then it ends up giving us like locks, like, oh my gosh, we can't do this, we can't do this. And it's very true that we can. Whew. I am capable of thriving. Oh, I can't even read. I am capable of achieving massive success, and I think that's another thing. They go hand in hand right there. You need to be able to realize that you can do things, okay? You are powerful. You've been seeing a lot of angel numbers. They're showing a lot of 222s and 1111s and 1010s. I don't know if those numbers really resonate with you, but my interpretation for you would be that knowing that you can achieve anything you want in this life, you gotta take baby steps. You can have massive success. If you do something that your heart and your soul that you really love and it sets your soul on fire, and you just can't imagine not doing this in your life, and you just need to talk yourself to kind of make sure you're on the right path, and talking yourself that you can do this, okay? Because you can have massive success, and you have to actually truly believe it in order to get there, okay? Okay, so hopefully that resonates. And angel number, yeah. You're ready to take the next step. You're ready to take that next step. You're ready to do the work that you need to do, put into it. Like, whether it's healing, whether it's like your mindset, you're ready for it, okay? Alright. I always speak the last, but I like this. Alright, hi Catherine. Alright, what do we got for you? Everything I touch turns to gold. Okay, this is like a really big, powerful manifesting tool. Okay, a really big manifesting tool. Because if we actually believe that everything we touch like turns into gold, whether if this is, it could be confidence, it could be success, it could be money, it could be pretty much anything. Okay, anything you touch, it turns to gold. Even if it's just like, just everything you touch turns to gold. Okay, I lost my train of thought there. Angel Spirit, where was I going with this? Okay, yes. You're capable of achieving the goals in your dream, okay? They're showing me to dream, like, bigger, because the bigger you dream and the more things that you touch, it turns to gold, okay? So what they're saying is, like, I don't know if it's, like, they're showing me, like, books. I don't know if books kind of, like, resonates with you, but I don't know if it's, like, school, or they're showing me something about a job. I don't know if it's just kind of do with that, or it's, like, a hobby. Something to, like, really, like, you're passionate about, okay? even like mindset, even like, you know what I mean? If you just kind of like think differently and change your mindsets in the situations, but knowing that massive success in like a business, for example, like you're starting to working hard on it and it's like turning into gold, okay? However, like kind of like resonates with you, I feel like you're just like, you're stepping into your power and you're ready to like make those changes and you're ready to like take on the world type thing, like to have the whole world in your hands right now, okay? Even if you don't really truly believe it, that's something that you really need to start working on and knowing that everything is going great. Okay, I'm digging here for you as well. I am open to rebuilding trust. Okay, I do feel like sometimes you work like really, you're kind of a loner, I guess, like you're showing me a lone wolf. You have a close circle of friends, that's all you need, but you also have like a lot of trusting with people that kind of cross your boundaries, okay, and they actually like really hurt you, and it happens to everybody. It's okay to forgive them and kind of forgive yourself and start rebuilding a little bit of trust there. I don't know if maybe it's family member, but only if you really want to, okay? It's not like you have to. It's only if you think that things might change or listen to your own intuitiveness, okay? They're showing me you just have a sense of like knowing. You just kind of like know what's gonna go on and you kind of just know what's happening. That's my mom's blessed with that one too. I don't get the sense of just knowing. I just get my visuals, and I hear a lot too, and yeah, it's basically what I get. But you have a sense of just knowing like what's going on around you, and it's okay to start rebuilding trust, or it's even okay if like trusting other people as well. You can even like set your boundaries, and if they cross that as well, even more, then you can make the decision like if you need to cut ties or not. But you need to do what's best for you and set those healthy boundaries. So I hope that resonates with you. Okay, did I get everyone on here? I have a couple that asked for ones and they couldn't be here. But I'm just going to jump into showing you some of the crystals. So you do have this lovely advent calendar. I only have a couple left. They've been selling like hotcakes. Christmas is like a month away, and it's such a unique kind of advent calendar. I know I didn't think what could be better was like out chocolate, because I love chocolate so much. What can get better than chocolate, right? But now that I'm loving crystals and I'm trying to learn more and more about them and everything else, I think this is like an awesome gift with like all the crystals. There's like over $100 worth in there. So it's good to like check it out, and I only have like a couple left. Like I said, they've been selling like hotcakes, and I don't know if I'll be able to get more in or not. But yeah, I have a lot, like the towers here. I have a smaller one and a bigger one. I can never say it. Selenite. I can never say it. But I do know what it does. It protects the energy. It blocks the negativity kind of like out of your life. A lot of the crystals I do are all like healing ones. A lot of them are healing ones. We're kind of getting some of the chakra ones coming in as well. See, so I just have like the different like sizes, and these are like really good for like decorations and everything else. Thank you. Oh, I love sharing my time. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your time and like coming. Then I have like these little ones as well, which are like really nice. It just reduces the negativity, and they're really powerful, and that's why I really love these crystals as well. And they're kind of cool because they kind of like go from like color to color. Like this is like the purple here. I'm seeing this crystal, for example. It kind of like changes that purple, like depending on the light. I don't know how good the light's here, but yeah. I have a lot of purple ones. The generator, this one is a really big healing one, and that's why I really love this one. It is really powerful and healing. Okay. Ooh. This one and this beautiful piece here are like the most the powerful healing ones. I find out they're really powerful healing ones. Well, I'm not getting into too much detail with them because I'm gonna do a couple more card pulls, but I just wanted to kind of show you like what all I kind of got. So I got like a beautiful like pink piece, and I like it because it sparkles. So I try to sell like unique pieces because I think as individuals, like, we're all unique, and I love color and I love sparkles, and that's probably why I have like a lot of color and a lot of sparkles. those are what's really attracts with I catches my attention. We got this like beautiful blue here. They've been selling quite a bit too. All right. My personal favorite, like, I like these ones because they're so colorful and it's such a, like a beautiful rock. This one helps with a lot of like blogs. Like a lot of blocks, kind of what you would be having. Okay, like, and you need like emotional healing and all that kind of thing. But then, sorry, I'm so excited. I just want to get through them all. Like, I'm just so excited. My favorites are like definitely the butterflies. Like, this is my favorite one. Well, actually, I don't know. I like them all. But she has like the little like pieces in here. I got like some different colors because butterflies. I'm trying to get some bunnies in here because my bunnies are going quickly too. Because they are usually a sign of spirit is butterflies and bunnies, and those are always my sign, like butterflies and bunnies, and cardinals and like other animals as well. It just kind of depends on like the person, right? Right. So I have kind of like those colors. I got purple and I got blue. So I just want to kind of like show you guys what all I got. Even like this little like selenite bowl, it's a heart. These are really good to start charging your crystals as well, so it's really, really good. So I have like different colored butterflies. The purple and the pink keep like going really fast because, well, look how pretty they are. They're like really pretty. Okay, so yeah. Then I have like a rose quartz pyramid, which I love rose quartz. They're like one of my favorites. And then I have like some like different little ones. They're kind of like unique shapes, and they're just like a beautiful rock. So anyways, I'm gonna do like a video on them, explaining them more in detail. But I'm just kind of like on a high right now from doing readings. I'm on like a spiritual, like really good energy kind of here. So I'm like kind of like sharing my vibes and my love with you guys. So yeah. So my last three that I said I get readings for. So Steph, I know you can always come to the live, so you message me privately. And if you ever want like a message, like I can always give that to you as well. Okay, just let me know. I just need permission going into your energy, because if I don't have permission going into your energy, it's like I feel like I'm rummaging through like your underwear drawer, like it's so personal, and I don't want you guys to kind of like think I'm just like tuning your energy just because I can. I just want to have permission when I do these, and that's the only time I do it. Steph, I allow myself to have a positive relationship with money. Let money take you on a date, okay? I feel like, and I know it sounds really silly that we need to have a positive relationship with money, because some people, I used to, still kind of do, have a negative relationship with money. A lot of people have that kind of like issues. Realizing that we always have enough, okay? But if we keep having a negative relationship with money, it's kind of like having a toxic relationship. I don't want to say toxic, or having that money kind of crossing your boundaries. Like, you know, you have that person that always crosses your boundaries, and you're having that negative energy towards money. And what happens when we're negative towards that money is that we're attracting, we don't want any more money. Like, you know what I mean? If it's so negative to it, like you never have enough. Like, why does everything cost so much? And like everything is going like crazy right now, and prices as well. But you need to know that, and like everyone is going through it, but everyone is going to be okay, and everything is going to be great, okay? But let money kind of treat you, like, you know what I mean? Go on a date, have like a positive relationship with money, because that's where you're going to attract more and more to you, if that makes sense, okay? If that attracts like a lot more to you. Again, because if we're negative about something, what do? We attract all that negativity into our life that we don't want. So if you have a positive relationship, keeping the vibes high with it, we're going to have all the positivity and the money coming to us, okay? It's the best way to manifest, okay? That's why I love these cards. They're easy to take. And if you just really don't know how to do the readings like for yourself, this is kind of an easy way to do it. I love my body and mind for who I am. And this is like, I find like it's a really big one. You've been through so much, okay? And I know like there's some scars that you might not be so comfortable with, but you should be proud of them. And I feel like you were proud of them. And then if people say something different, they kind of like bring you down a little bit. But no, that's not the case at all, okay? you need to love yourself, honor the scars. It's a piece of who you are and who you're becoming and how strong you are and how confident you are, okay? I feel like there's like a lot of self-doubting. I'm kind of leaning towards the card here. Yeah, you have more than enough money that you know what to deal with. I feel like that's kind of like a big one for you right now. It's a lot of self-love and kind of like the money thing that's going on. You're going to be okay, because I guess with like the surgeries and everything, it kind of takes you out of the game a little bit. But you're going to be great. You're going to be well off. We just need to be keeping and staying healthy. And I feel like there's like a lot of emotional effects happening right now. And stay strong, okay? Because you're beautiful. Inside and out, keep shining your light, because you have such a big heart and a big light. Alright. Hello, Heather. Hello, Ashley. Happy Halloween, Ashley. Okay. Alright, Heather. Let's see what we got for you. I just feel like things are starting to have that big breakthrough right now, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I am never alone in grief, okay? Oh, you've been through a really big awakening, okay. This is where I find things are kind of stressful for you a little. I don't want to say stressful. There's nothing to be stressed about. It's kind of like an excuse for things. If you start kind of looking at it that way, because then we're not stressed, we don't have time. Take some time for yourself. Like, go out in nature, because I know you love walks. I know you love being outside, so take that time to go outside and kind of reflect on things. I know you love meditating, also manifestations, that too. But whenever you have those moments that you just need to cry, it's okay just to cry. You're never alone during those processes, okay? I feel like this is kind of the biggest awakening you have been so far, and it's kind of like going to change your world completely, okay? They're showing me right now that you feel like a hot mess, okay? And I don't mean to laugh at it, because I've been there, and it's crazy how weird thoughts you get and how more intuitive you're getting, and it's kind of like really freaking you out a little bit. But you're also doing the healing that you needed to do, and I feel like now you're ready to kind of like step forward. You're ready to go for it, and you're ready for those next challenges, and you're ready for that next step in your life, okay? I don't know what I had two cards that got stuck together, so I'm gonna assume they kind of go with you as well. I am worthy of living my dreams, and you are, okay? I don't know if they're showing me like a lot of discomfort, so I don't know if you're kind of getting out of your comfort zone and you're trying to take the next step, which is like really, really scary. But it's also kind of like knowing that you're worthy of living your dreams, okay? You may not feel like you're getting there fast enough, and it may feel like you're self-sabotaging yourself kind of right now. It may feel like you're like, what the heck am I doing with my life right now? Am I on the right path? Am I not on the right path? Like, what the heck is going on? There's so many things happening in your world right now, and that's just like a spiritual awakening, okay? You are so worth living your dreams. You are getting there, so be proud of yourself. Be really clear on what you want. And I feel like now you're at that right state of mind where you are ready to take the next step. You are ready to put the past behind you, and you are ready to be clear with the universe and ready to have that bigger, stronger relationship, okay? I choose forgiveness because it's better to love. And I feel like this is kind of, you're having issues right now. People don't believe you when things happen, okay? And that's okay. It's on their reflection. It's not on you. And don't get down on yourself. You have this gift that you can just sense of like knowing what's going to happen. You have this amazing gift with everything, okay? Choose to forgive everyone and kind of forgiving yourself, and choose to love, okay? So maybe this person didn't believe you because they thought, okay, well, you're whacked because there's no way this is happening. Like, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, it ended up happening. That's on their reflection. Be proud of yourself because you were able to kind of pinpoint some of those things, okay? And choose to love because it's always better to love. Always show more love, okay? And you have so much love in you, and you have so much light, and you are very amazing, and you're beautiful inside and out. I just feel like you're going through a difficult time right now because this is the universe trying to get you out of your comfort zone, and I feel like you're ready to start doing it now. So you're ready to start stepping into your power, and you're ready for everything happening now. This won't be your last spiritual awakening. So be ready for more to come, and it's exciting because you're going to make that breakthrough that you want, okay? You are so close. So we're going to help you get to where you want to be. And I'm really, really excited for that. but be proud of yourself, because it's not easy in what you're going through right now. It's okay if you just want to cry, because usually some spiritual awakenings, you have those nice like snot bubble cries and the makeup all like down your face, and some days you just don't want to get out of bed, you don't know why you're crying, but you are. It's all normal. I don't know if that's what's happening for you or not, but those are kind of my common things. Alright, Ashley. Sorry. I just share some of my experiences, because if, Okay. Another one. I choose forgiveness because it's better to love. I feel a lot of this too with some people like kind of in your life right now. You're better off just to kind of like forgive them and kind of like forgiving yourself. You're still like kind of hard on yourself because you don't know what your next step is. You know what you want to do, but you don't really know 100% what you want to do. I don't know if that kind of makes sense. Or if you're kind of like nervous to take that next step, okay? Realizing that you're doing amazing, you're doing great, okay? People that are kind of like harsh on you and you're harsh on yourself a little bit as well, knowing that it's better to love and choose to forgive those that have hurt you, forgive yourself. Boundaries, really cross your boundaries. Don't cross your boundaries, sorry, I meant like really set your boundaries and don't let people cross them, because people are going to start like taking advantage of you, and we don't want people taking advantage of you in anything a certain way. Okay, I release fears that involve money. Okay, a lot of this is, and that's what I mean, like, I don't know if you're trying to like you want something that lights you up, like living life as ease, joy, and flow. Like if money comes to you, ease, joy, and flow, it will happen for you. You just have to like remember that you like are a money magnet, and money is like attracted to you. Okay, we always have enough, but we always want more. And I think that's kind of like the thing is, because you want it to be eventually like financial free. You want to make sure like, and you can do a lot of things. And I know it's like a family, it's like really hard because you really want to make sure you have all that love and like all that abundance and everything to you. But you're going to be okay. They're giving me another card here for you. I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh, I am worthy of money. Okay, so I don't know if it's just because like things in your situation kind of like change, or you're thinking about like going to school, or you're thinking about doing something different. It's all going to be there for you, okay? If you don't feel like you have enough money to do it, you're always going to have enough. Sometimes it's okay stepping outside of your comfort zone and knowing that you are worthy of making money, okay? So even just kind of saying that to yourself over and over and over again, you are worthy, because you are amazing, and you deserve all these amazing things happening to you. Or for you, not to you. I shouldn't say it to you. Life happens for you, not to you. Okay. Scott is the one I haven't done yet. And I usually do one for him as well. It's so funny because I had my 3 readings I was going to do actually like popped online. So it's actually like really, really interesting. Alright, Scott. I release self-sabotage and self-doubts. There's a lot of that. I see like a lot of possible like, they're showing me like a lot of boxes. So usually this is my sign, is either like you are unpacking like some like, they're showing me like inner child, or you're unpacking like a lot of things like internally, I guess you can say. A lot of baggage like inside. You're starting to heal from all those things, but you're starting to realize like, again, like setting your boundaries. They're showing me you're starting to like really realize that, but you're holding yourself back right now. Yes, you want to do the next step. You want to, or boxes even moving. I don't know what boxes really mean. I don't know what they're trying to show me here. A couple of things. Or you're starting to unpack your life in a different area. So I'm not really sure what the boxes mean. Hopefully one of those resonates with you. But you're just self-sabotaging yourself, okay? I don't know if it's like maybe you don't have like a job, or you're not going to be, are you scared to take that leap of faith and just kind of like packing up and leaving? I don't know, maybe it could be like a trip. I don't even know what they're showing me now. But if you're don't take that out on yourself. Don't have that self-sabotage. Don't hold yourself back on these like amazing opportunities, okay? Because this is the only way that you're going to move forward. If you keep doubting yourself, you're going to keep attracting all that low vibration energy to you. And we don't want to start doubting ourselves. We do that a lot in spiritual awakenings. And we do that a lot all the time. But they're just showing me that we don't want to keep sabotaging yourself. Oh, they give me 2. I release the past that no longer serves me. And I release my attachment for the outcome. And we just kind of said that. So I don't know if you're nervous to take that next step. You don't need to know what's going to happen all the time. You need to trust the universe and know that everything's going to work out according to plan, okay? You have these opportunities, or show me you have lots of opportunities, and you can take them, okay? Life doesn't have to go step by step the way that you think it's going to go, or the way it should go. I know we all have goals that, we all have goals that we think life should look like, and what we should have accomplished, and things just aren't there yet, and that's okay. It's not a race how fast we get there. For example, like, I thought I'd be, like, married when I was, like, 23 and having kids and, you know what I mean, at a younger age, not getting married at 27 and having kids at 28, 29, like, that kind of thing. But it doesn't make you less of a purpose, less of a person. It's just part of your journey and part of how you're learning. And I never thought I'd ever come into a career like this. I never really thought I'd have my own business. I was so sad at coaching skating for the rest of my life. Then my whole life got flipped upside down. But the more we keep ourselves down and self-sabotaging ourselves is what is having that fear of not taking that next step and trusting that the universe, okay? We never need to know what the outcome is, as long as we know that we're making those steps day-to-day life, okay? And working on our goals, okay? And letting go of everything that no longer serves your purpose is, like, a really big one. I feel like you carry a lot of people's problems on your shoulders sometimes, and it meanwhile has, like, nothing to do with you, and we just need to, like, let go, okay? Of everything that no longer serves your purpose. Alright. Did I get everybody? Oh yes, Ron and Wendy. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is fun. Okay, I love doing it. Okay. So we'll do Wendy. I feel like there's, like, some fear coming up a little bit. A little bit of fear, a little bit of anxiousness, a little bit of nervousness. Everything's gonna go fine. It's a big step. Well, okay. Things going out. Everything you touch is turning to gold, okay? I love this card so much because you're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna go great. You are capable of achieving massive success. Now, there's a couple situations that is going on right now. They're showing me, like, really setting your boundaries again. So things are getting, like, better because you have been setting your boundaries, but I feel like you're still kind of a little, like, nervous, a little bit shy, a little bit timid. I'm feeling, like, a little bit of this. So I don't know if this is just because the situation that's coming up that it's really nervous, like, getting that stuff done, and you're kind of worried, like, oh my gosh, it's like, I don't think it's more like the pain, because, like, women can handle, like, a lot of pain, like, no tomorrow. But it's a matter of fact that I think it's more like emotional pain and what's going to happen next and what's going to happen. You just have, like, a lot of questioning right now, and you need to know that you're okay, because you're going to be, like, everything's going to go smoothly, everything's going to be great, and you know what, I think this is going to be, like, a really massive success as well for you, okay, because you're going to feel so much better, and you're going to feel so much happier in life, okay? Keep working on the boundaries, though, and try not to let that get to you, okay? Don't let people get you down. Don't let the simple arguments that trigger you. But sometimes we have to deal with those situations before it affects more of us on our health, okay? So they're really down and bent. Just have those boundaries set and stick with it and be strong about it. And if you have to be a witch about it, then you gotta be a witch about it, because we're talking about, like, your health right now, okay? Because we don't want to live in that negativity. We don't want to be, like, kind of yucky inside, okay? We want to be able to happy, ease, joy, love, sorry. And you want to, like, living more in, like, the source-wise, okay? But you're kind of around some of the negative energy, and we don't want to be around that negative energy, especially going into what you're going to be going into, okay? You want to see happy thoughts, you want to see loving, and kind. Alright, let's see. Ron. I forgive myself for thinking I am not deserving. Sometimes I feel like deep down inside you think this, but you kind of put on, I don't want to say put on, like, a tough guy act. You don't want people to really know what's really going on. You don't really want people to know, not saying you need to have this picture perfect life, because you're not really focusing on the negative. You're focusing on living, like, focusing on life and living the dream and everything else right now. But I think sometimes inside you feel like either that you're not deserving, or how this kind of, like, we're ended up this way, like, you know what I mean? They're showing me that you have done nothing wrong. I really hope this makes sense because they're just showing me like random images like going really, really fast right now. That you have done nothing wrong. You've done everything you could, okay? It doesn't make you less deserving, okay? It's like all part of the journey, and it just shows how big your heart really is, okay? And how much love that you have. What else do we got for you? I am so grateful for unexpected money hitting my bank account. That's like an awesome, awesome one because this is the one I also use as well. And it's kind of like funny how we're bringing up money coming all over the place. Like, where is this coming from? But you're blessed with it, and the more money you can manifest in your life, like it's always better to have the little extra money, right? So that's always like really, really good as well. So you take like more trips, or going up north more often, or whatever you want to do, whatever you want to like live that life. But try not to let people kind of get you down, and they're kind of impressed that you kind of like put your foot down. Like I really, really love that. And you put your foot down, and it's like nope. And again, it's not a race. Grieve at your own pace. So that's one that I kind of really like too. Alright. So, now they're telling me like it's not a race to pick up the steps that one day. Alright. Jessie. Absolutely. Hi. Good timing. Good timing. Okay. My cat's here. Okay. I am capable of achieving maximum success. And this is like a really big one. Yeah, my cat's confirming for you. That this is a huge step for you. You actually like change your life so much, and which is like I know I say it every time, but it's absolutely amazing. And how much you stepped outside of your comfort zone. Now is the time to really step into your heart and soul and let go of that ego. Like, hey, well, you're kind of nervous. Like, what if I don't make it? What if I don't get the votes in? What if I don't do this? Speaking of which, everyone who is on right now, she's in a baking contest, so make sure you vote. It's still going on, I hope, because I'm just still advertising for you. You're doing great. You're doing amazing things. You're starting to like live your dream, and it's just amazing. But I feel like you're kind of like getting in your head a little bit. And what I mean by like getting into your head just a little bit, wondering that you're not able to achieve the success. And that's who you used to be, and this is who you are now. You have stepped into your power. You have stepped into everything right now, okay? Don't let this get into your head, okay? You're very capable of achieving massive, massive success. And start like believing in like the process. Okay, what else do we got? Oh, I'm digging to the bottom. Oops, I dropped it. Maybe that wasn't a card for you. Abundance of wealth comes naturally to me. And I feel like a lot of people will see this with you, that everything gets like handed to you, which isn't true. You had to put in that hard work to keep doing it. But you do it because you love it. It doesn't really feel like a lot of hard work because you love what you do. You have a huge blessing of abundance. You have so many different opportunities coming towards you and to you. And there is more coming to you. A lot of opportunities coming to you. And you deserve it, okay? You need to believe it. But the more we keep saying it, the more things will like flow into our life, and that it's going to happen. I'm feeling like another card here. I love myself for who I am, who I'm becoming. You're bubbly, you're happy, and look at how far you've come. They're showing me really, really be proud of yourself. Be so proud of yourself, because like 2 years ago or a year ago, 3 days ago, who knows? You wouldn't be like where you are right now. You wouldn't be in that same mindset or mind place if you didn't help yourself get through everything that has happened and all the different opportunities coming towards you. Oh, Scott, you're on. But yeah, definitely love like who you are becoming, because you are you're doing amazing things. You have such amazing talent and sharing with the world, and I'm really, really proud of you, and you should be really, really proud of yourself as well, okay? They're showing me like releasing some of the fear, because we don't really know what's going to happen next, and it doesn't matter what's going to happen next. You know and trust the universe has your back, and know that you're going to a lot of places. You're going for it, and oh, I love it. And you're doing, like, I feel like I'm on, like there's, like, bubbles. Like, I feel like I'm just, like, bubbling everywhere. Like, I'm so happy. Like, you need to pinch me. Like, is this really happening? Like, amazing great things like that is happening, okay? Alright. I'm just gonna do one random one, because I didn't know how this would work for the night. So I'm just going to do a random card for everybody. I am worthy of living my dreams. This is a big one. We are all worth living our dreams. We always tell ourselves that we can't. And the more we say we can't, the more we attract that energy that we don't want in our life, okay? Take one step at a time. That's all it takes, okay? I hold on to love and release sadness. We want to make sure that we always hold on to the love and not have all that sadness within ourselves. Let it, and release it. Sorry. Whether if it's like, maybe had obstacles into that dream, maybe we had some obstacles we had to overcome, or we start second guessing, or we start self-sabotaging ourselves, or we start getting the fear, the anxiety, our ego in our head, right? We're going to have it like not get in our way, and we're able to release all that sadness and that fear, okay? The most important part is that we get back up. Either if you have to grieve about someone or something, you have the ability to just cry about it or like get it done over with, but don't put your tent in that dark little hole, okay? Release that sadness, release the fear, release everything, and you'll see like really big things happening for you. I am never alone to grief. Grief. You're never alone to grieve, and that's so true. Like, you never have to do anything alone. You have your spirit team. You have people who love you, and you have in the physical world and spiritual world. The universe always serves my best interest. This is like the big one, how I always say this, that life always happens for you, not to you, okay? We may not know the answers now, but it all kind of like comes together, okay? Oh, yes. It will all come together, okay? An example of this is that I thought my 5-year plan, I was planning on going to coach skating for the rest of my life. I wanted to have my own business in skating. I wanted to have my own skating club that's more positive and not so negative, and not, because I had so much experience for the 13 years I've been doing it. So much negativity and so much like everything. I wasn't planning on getting married. I was never ever planning on like having kids. I was not planning on having any of that. But then when I got introduced to this business, then the pandemic hit and took skating kind of like away. Like, I wasn't really supposed to be doing it anymore. And I had all that experience so I can do coaching, so I can be where I am now. So as long as we don't really know what's happening around us, the universe always has our best interest, and that it happens for us and not to us. Yes, there's a lot of ups and downs, and like, what the heck is happening? It's part of like some lessons that we need to learn. It's all part of like the journey, okay? And you have to be proud of everything that you achieve. Always be proud of everything you achieve in this world, because when you start dancing, start singing, show the universe you love this, keep your vibrations high, and even if you're around someone who doesn't have the quite same vibration as you, you can always kind of like cut the cords or kind of like protect your energy. And just because someone else is having a bad day, or they're kind of miserable, but they don't want to talk about it, or whatever situation it may be, like even at work, like you always have that person there, right? You keep your vibes high, and you keep going what you're doing, and don't let anything stop you, okay? Sorry, I did miss one person. Ashley. I'm trying to wrap it up kind of like with a big bang, but then I realized I forgot someone. Okay. I know you can't always come, and that's okay. I love it that you still attend, though. I love it. I deserve to pay for the skills and time and knowledge. Now, this is a thing I feel like you have a big problem on. I do too. Because we never think that we deserve to get paid for what we do, okay? But it is our skill and it is our knowledge, okay? So even if, like, I know where you work, like, you're still doing that, and you're getting paid for your skill and your knowledge, right? So even when you're moving into that next phase of your life, okay, and not saying you have to charge for, like, every single thing, because, Spirit always tells us, like, what we should do, what we shouldn't do, like, you know what I mean? The things you're doing right now is helping you within your career, okay? But, which is, like, a really good way of looking at it. But you deserve to be paid for your time, your skills, and your knowledge, okay? And they're really, like, showing me that. So I don't know if it has to do with, like, overtime, or does it have to do with, like, the new step you're going into your life right now, and you're taking your time out in your journey, or you're kind of around some negativity, or kind of around, I kind of feel like I'm around, like, some, like, cloudiness, that people take out all their problems on you, or they try to come to you for help, but then they kind of, like, backfire, they don't listen to what you have to say, and those kind of things. I feel like I'm going to have a little bit of those kind of in the future as well, but I need you to just kind of, like, focus on it, like, you know what, I deserve to have this too. I deserve to get paid for what I love and what I want to do. It's hard in the spiritual world Especially when people say, oh, well, you have this amazing gift that you need to share with the world and do everything else. And we do that. But people don't realize that how much energy it takes out of us to be able to provide the healing that they need or the information they need. I don't want to say want, because we never tell them what we want. We always tell them what they need to hear, right? And you're on that same path with it right now, too. So I'm going to keep that in your mind as well. And that you are, like, good enough, okay? But, again, it's usually what Spirit says. Like, is this what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing? And, people don't realize that all the time, right? Because we were kind and they kind of take advantage sometimes. I feel like, well, in your case, I feel like that's what it is. I forgive myself for thinking I'm not deserving, and that's kind of what it is, too. People keep putting you down, because you want to help, but they don't always accept that help, okay? Even they're showing me kind of like I don't know what the relationship is here. I don't know if it's like friendship or familyship or familyship, family or friendship or relationship, whatever it may be. There's a scenario right there that's happening. They're showing me you need to kind of show your heart to it and kind of like take chances and take risks. Okay, this person isn't going to hurt you. This person is definitely going to be on your side. They're kind of like on the same path, but you guys are kind of like both so shy and. With circumstances that have happened in like the past when this male is coming forward right now, he wanted to know that you're amazing and you're doing a great job, okay? And you deserve nothing but the best, okay? So he's helping you move forward in that energy and all that loving energy and helping you with that next step, okay? And realize that you are deserving, because I feel like maybe you're not deserving of love because of everything that's happened in the past, like, you know what I mean? You deserve the love, okay? You deserve to live the best life you want. You deserve to live your happiness in love, joy, and ease, or flow, however that saying goes. You deserve to have the money to your knowledge and everything else, because you have to pay for schooling in there. We have to do everything else. You are deserving because you are amazing, and you need to know that you are wonderful, okay? So, yeah, that's kind of the message I got for you there. Okay, so... Holy moly, I've been on for a while, because I tend to like chitter chat and yap or whatever you want to call it, and I go on and on and on. Sometimes I talk about like absolutely nothing because I just gibber. But what else is new? So yes, like I'm doing now. So yeah, so before I jump off, again, I have my decks here, affirmations that you can use. You can purchase anything online if you want, or if you can, or whatnot. We can work something out. So you buy 3, get a free deck, which is like a really good right now. I have Let's Get Started, so it's like purple, it's all manifesting, it's going to help with your manifestations. I have Reflection, it's going to help reflecting on your energies, reflecting on you. And I have Healing, which is going to help like the healing process of what you need to be doing. It kind of like making you open up your eyes to kind of look at different ways of thinking things. And my personal favorite and everyone else's favorite is the money deck, okay? So start manifesting money and believing that it's going to work. I have a couple clients that this has worked for, and I'm just so blown out of the water that it works for them really, really well. So I have a lot of proof that these do work. It's like really, really amazing. I think it's more a shock. It's like, oh my gosh, because like I put them together. I channeled it through and I put them together, and knowing where I'm going right now in life is like really amazing. I'm like so happy for it. But yeah, so they're really, truly amazing. I'm going to start using them more and more and more. And yeah, I have a few shows coming up. I'm in Toronto. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think I showed you this crystal. This is one of my favorites. We have crystals online as well. You can always order them. I really like this one because it's purple and it's sparkly, and what's not to like about it? It's big. But yeah, anyways, I don't think I showed you guys that one. So I'm going to hop off. Just want to let you know, Christmas is coming up. We have wonderful advent calendars of crystals. It's like 10 times on chocolate. And they're going like hotcakes right now. So I'll have a couple more. So thank you for joining me on Halloween, even though my event got canceled. We had our own fun. I had way more fun here than I maybe would have had there. So I just want to share all my love and thank you for coming. Mwah. Have a great Halloween.